News 4 is uncovering new details tonight about the middle school student, just 13 years old, shot and killed this weekend while trying to carjack an off-duty federal security officer. Today, the child's middle school principal described Bernard Toney as smart, funny, and talented. But we also learned he is no stranger to police. This Saturday was not the first time he was accused of stealing cars. News 4's Darcy Spencer has the new developments.
I thought that's how old
it was here on D Street Northwest, outside an office building, that 13-year-old Bernard Toney Jr. was shot and killed when he allegedly tried to carjack an off-duty federal security officer. It was around 10 Saturday night. Police say the officer was sitting in his car waiting for a shift to start when two juveniles told him to get out. According to the report, one of the teens had his hand in his front waistband pocket as if he had a handgun. And as he was complying...
Now, see, at first I was going to be like, okay, the other guy could have kind of played that a little bit better, but
I thought it was
like
they tried to break into the car when he wasn't.
Yeah, that would have been totally different.
And
he ran up on him in the car.
But you acting like you're trying to harm me, man.
Oh yeah, get out the car.
Yeah, that's
I'm smoking your ass.
At 13, where are the parents? How do you fail your child like this?
To the report, one of the teens had his hand in his front waistband pocket as if he had a handgun. And as he was complying, the officer pulled a gun and shot Toney in the chest. A second juvenile ran away. The off-duty officer's gun was the only one recovered from the scene.
Guns, carjackings, 13-year-olds, recipe for tragedy.
Two sources familiar with the investigation confirmed that Toney was arrested last May for a carjacking and robbery spree. This map shows the area where he allegedly committed 9 crimes.
Dang,
that's a pretty insane way to address what happened. Guns, 13-year-olds, carjacking. What the hell?
We need to say what the hell is wrong with these people.
I feel like they finna probably. I ain't gonna say they're gonna blow it out of proportion, but one gun found.
Yeah, the gun that was used to kill the kid.
Yeah, so you don't think somebody gonna probably say, is that really what happened?
Like Black Lives Matter?
He literally has a history of. They said 9 other.
You talking about Black Lives Matter gonna blow it out of proportion?
Nah, bro. There's nothing you can do to justify this.
You can't. No, you
There's
can't.
literally nothing. He was in
this
the wrong.
case.
They'll try to say he didn't have a
because you didn't see it's no video.
Bro,
this is
he literally has a rap sheet.
But
the next part 9.
Well, you saying something like the cop said, he say, she say.
That's what I'm saying. People can say that. It's no video.
People will do that.
I'll say this: the fact that there's 9 other incidents that he was involved with similar situations that are completely unconnected to this one. There's nothing you can do to justify.
And it's not like you were still in their car; you were carjacking.
Give me that.
So how else you gonna carjack?
It's different if they weren't in the car.
It's different. It's different if he would have been like in the area and it was one time, but 9 times. There's an undeniable.
But
there's without a reason of a doubt that he is a bad kid.
Horrible.
Done.
But no, I just got a question. I'm asking questions. I ain't saying people right or wrong.
No. People will say that.
I'm just what I'm saying.
You're all right.
People will say that.
But it's done, bro. It was a carjacking.
But like, if he did other carjackings,
I'm pretty sure they got the video, bro.
How they get away with that? You know
because they didn't have a gun. You can't have a gun in DC without like the proper licensing.
But if he did it 9 times,
I'm trying to tell you why he didn't get killed those 9 other times. Because you need the proper licensing and handgun permits to carry a gun in DC. A federal security officer has all that. He's security. He's got a gun.
But I'm saying why the police ain't got him.
What?
That's what I'm saying. If he did it 9 times, he ain't go to jail.
He's a juvenile. He's a juvenile. They're probably letting him in and out.
Let's hear it again. Because
9 times though.
I know, bro.
He said 9 crimes.
I know someone who is dead right now. I went to middle school.
So yeah, we can't say that's him.
Juvie every weekend in middle school.
Recipe for tragedy.
Two sources familiar with the investigation confirmed that Toney was arrested last May for a carjacking and robbery spree. This map shows the area where he allegedly committed 9 crimes in a 6-week period. News 4 reported he was 12 years old at the time. It's unclear what happened with those cases and why Toney was back on the street. In a one-on-one interview, Chief Pamela Smith told News 4 she wanted to be sensitive to the teen's parents and classmates.
He was known to the Metropolitan Police Department, and it's just unfortunate that this particular incident happened on Saturday night.
Tony was a 7th grader at Kelly Miller Middle School in Northeast D.C. We could see police presence at the school today. Counseling services were also being offered to students. The school principal sent a letter to parents saying Tony was a smart and talented student. He had a natural comedic ability and loved to make people laugh, especially when he would joke that he was the principal of Kelly Miller Middle.
Right,
Bernard also loved to play basketball and spend his free time on the court with his friends. DC's crime crisis was the subject of a council committee meeting earlier in the day. Leaders, community members, and victim families discussing violence reduction programs.
Everywhere I go, I hear people say that crime is the worst that they have seen, and it is driving our long-term residents out of the city.
According to DC crime stats, there have been 827 carjackings in the district so far this year. 74% of them involve guns. Most of those arrested are under 18.
And it's not all of our juveniles. I believe that there's a small number of juveniles. I believe, and I want to believe, and I'll go publicly and say the majority of our young people here in the District of Columbia are amazing.
827 carjackings, and most of the carjackings are done by people under 18 with guns. How are they getting guns?
They bought it from the store. Buying guns from the store. They're buying it from the store, Brandon.
In DC, it's hard to get guns.
They not.
You have to have a license to carry a gun. You have to have a license to carry a freaking handgun.
That's the point. It's too easy to get an illegal gun. So if you ban the legal guns, how do you protect yourself from monkeys running around like this?
Wow.
Hey, buddy, you almost one of these numbers. Nigga almost put you on a shirt.
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I went to school.
Nigga almost went on a shirt. And it wasn't gonna be me.
Nigga almost got you though.
Nigga, I wasn't there though. That's not a carjacking. That was still the car.
I'm gonna keep it.
They gonna for sure get you if you was there. 1,000% they'd have got your shit.
They made sure they left for yours.
Hell yeah. Nigga wouldn't have pulled off without that.
I wouldn't pull it off without that. I'd take the bullet.
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I went to school with like 4 or 5 kids like him, and one of them is actually dead right now, and another one is in prison for life. I remember in high school,
20 niggas like him.
In high school, he acts like he didn't even make it past 9th grade. 9th grade, he was in jail for attempted murder. 3 freaking charges. Then he was out.
That's why we do these reactions.
Back in.
Hopefully one of these kids.
The other 2, I don't know where they at.
Stumble across.
Those are just the ones I can actually I could tell you.
Don't be no stupid ass.
5, 6, 7
Change your
kids.
life
I
around,
went to middle school like this.
Cause guess what?
A couple of them dead.
Yeah.
I can tell you 3 of them right now.
One of them
I can tell you
so guess what
I can tell you government. One of them I went to school with
These
since
little
pre-K.
niggas know it's dead or jail.
One of them I went to school with
Maybe
pre-K.
they know. They ain't getting no guy. But we don't see. Maybe they
Bro,
know.
I don't know. If he was involved
guidance.
in 9 different carjackings at the age of 13, somebody
he's a
failed him.
His parents, like,
Definitely.
you have to move
So
him.
far
It's
this-
probably
States,
like all types of shit.
It was his friend groups, bro.
Yeah, probably could have been like.
Dude, but I would
What
if
type
that
of
was my
friend
son,
group-
I would have beat him so bad that he wouldn't have been able to go outside.
What type of friend
Sorry,
group do you
cut
have
that.
at 13
But
where you're trying to jack
I would
cars?
have beat.
But
If
like,
that
bro,
was my son, I would have beat
Bro,
his ass.
think
He
about it.
would've
Okay,
did
bro.
that.
If you really be like, okay,
Can we
they're in the
finish this?
hood.
Can we finish
Yeah,
this?
come on.
They in the hood,
And then we gonna talk about
man.
it.
They with their homies, bro.
We're gonna talk about it.
They be tweaking, bro.
Wow.
74% of them involve guns, and most of those arrested are under 18.
And it's not all of our juveniles. I know we believe that there's a small number of juveniles. I believe, and I want to believe, and I'll go publicly and say the majority of our young people here in the District of Columbia are amazing young people.
Police tell us that off-duty security officer has cooperated in the investigation. At this point, no charges have been filed. In Northwest, Darcy Spencer,
really a shame.
News 4.
Shout out Black Conservative, man, my boy. Hey, boy, he don't. Nobody drop faster than Black Conservative.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately,
But,
man, this is a very unfortunate situation. I'm sad that a young man lost his life, but
Definitely.
it was inevitable.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but like 9 carjackings at the age of 13, you're on a crash course for failure.
If it didn't happen then, it happened.
Who knows
man.
that you're 13? You know, when you're doing some crime.
Just at
I come
13,
outside, I
bro.
see somebody.
I think
I'm
the
gonna
worst
keep
thing
it
I
100.
had was like
Two people tell me
suspension
get
from
out the
school.
car. One's like this. I'm doing everything in my power to
I'm gonna
take their
keep it
life.
might
100.
get 15
At
hollow
13,
tips.
I knew a lot of people that was doing bad stuff
Hell
like
yeah.
this.
They're in
So-
jail or stupid right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I haven't seen actually
No, I'm
kids
not at
younger
all.
than that.
I'm not surprised.
I hope one of you little animals see this right now.
Literally.
Please, guys.
This
change your
won't be
life.
in there.
So like when I think about when I was a child, you know, when I really be keeping realistic, even if they had programs and all this stuff
shit
out
don't
there,
work.
it don't work. So
Hell no,
like,
that shit don't work.
it's not.
I
feel
mean,
like
sports can keep
Sports
a kid
works
out of a lot of
for
trouble.
so long. till he don't make it to the.
And then it depends on his crowd. It depends on his decisions. Hopefully, he want to go to college and stuff like that. He smartened up a little bit. But if you stay in your own city,
but it does help because it teaches you structure. I fully believe that it teaches you how to follow direction and swallow your pride and let somebody yell at you and quote unquote disrespect you or whatever, and you still comply.
What we do, I feel like we got crucified though, because I mean, a lot of these kids, I mean, they want that adrenaline rush and they think that shit's cool, and they really feel like they're doing something right. As well. They feel like they're doing something right, but like it's
something
that's not
right.
What they.
Well, can think about it, bro. Think about it, bro. Be like, damn,
they just came up on a link. I know people that
come up on a link, go to school, everybody talking about. He's showing the video.
A link. They think that shit right.
I'm
not gonna lie. You guys are right, because when I think back to middle school, them same dudes that I just mentioned, there was 4 of them. They used to run together. They was in and out of juvie every weekend. We used to go to juvie in Oklahoma. They called it halfway house, the Berry house. They would cut your hair, so you come back to school bald. You knew they was in juvie. Then I remember they ran into one of the teachers' house and stole all his TVs.
Damn!
And they got arrested. This was in middle school. I think we was in like 7th grade. And they came back, bro. We stole his TVs and we ate his cereal.
Right. They think that shit's cool.
And I'm gonna keep it 100.
What we have to do.
One of the ones I can think of that was bragging about eating cereal, he's dead. One of them's in jail for attempted murder. I don't know what he's in jail, but he was in jail for that at one point. And the other 2, I don't know where they at.
I'm gonna keep it.
I'm not gonna say
it's 100,000 of them.
Y'all might say I'm tripping for saying this too.
I grew up in a nice area.
Brother. We have to get this message out, and we have to crucify the actions, guys.
We can't
tell them what's right.
We can't come out and say, "Oh, he was a good kid." He clearly was not a good kid.
I'm gonna keep it another.
Unfortunately, he was clearly not a good kid.
A lot of kids also is doing that to get some. I'm sorry, sorry y'all for saying this, but to try to get the girls. I was gonna say something else.
Yeah, no, they were definitely trying to do it to get the girls. But in middle school, this is absolutely abhorrent, absolutely abhorrent behavior.
But look, this is the biggest problem, man. Their brains are underdeveloped, so the parents have to have a heavy.
Mama's at work.
Okay,
his mama is at work.
Where's dad?
Dad is not there.
I'm sorry. At some point, there needs to be an addressing.
But still, there's plenty of moms who be at work and they still are. Just because she at work, don't mean she can't know where her kid is at.
There's lots of single mothers who
they make sure
can come out.
They're like, what are you doing? Where are you at? Why?
Not precious, mamas.
You don't have to just, my baby out. My baby just out running around.
Precious, guys.
Yeah, keep tabs on the child.
Why she can't be on her phone? That bit over with. He's just over with for her. She gotta get that
find something. Grandma, after school brother, something.
He gonna run from that bit. That bit over with him. He in the street.
You better move. I would.
I know niggas like that.
Move him.
The shit that we're entertained by as a culture is also probably 50% of the problem.
Oh yeah, there's so many influences.
All them damn movies and shit, man. Like
so many
all them
influences.
single mamas in the movies and shit, and Lil' Kid Thuggin' and the Biggie movie. Niggas thought that shit was 50 Cent movie. Niggas thought them movies was.
Hell yeah.
We thought that was God.
Like, you think they're still getting access to these things, these same films?
I mean,
yes.
Brother, yeah.
No,
they said
you can go watch it right now.
I saw a study in school, and it says like
Menace to Society.
Movies and shows, especially on like kids, when you have an impressionable brain, have a huge like impact on how you perceive reality.
That's crazy because I was reading comic
what
books
is
and
the
stuff. I went out here
majority
trying to
race
jump
that
off buildings and
No,
fly.
but you knew it was fake. Like the one you see, like when you watch a real show. Like say you're watching a show like about school and you're a kid, you ain't went to school yet. You'll think that's how school is.
Oh yeah, that's facts. That's 100% facts. That's facts.
Like, I used to think Zoe 101 was.
I used to think that shit was real too. I used to watch Degrassi and shit.
Yeah, you think that's how school's gonna be.
Facts.
Like, that's how you perceive reality. So they see these people who are rich and this and that, and they're like, okay, that's how you. Yeah,
I used to watch iCarly. So jealous.
Like the little kid we see,
there's a lot of white single mothers out there that their kids probably not gonna grow up to be.
I don't know, bro. That's not true. That's not true.
No, it's some.
There's cases always.
It's gonna be black niggas because what we're entertained by.
I won't say that. I won't say because of what they're entertained by. I would say it's probably their environment.
The culture.
Their environment.
The culture.
What is their environment entertained by? What did 50 Cent give the black community? Power. What is that shit about?
Okay.
He knows what to give.
Move your leg.
He knows what to give his people.
All right.
We got toxic entertainment, guys. That's a big problem.
Man.
But okay, guys, let's know what y'all think about this kid, man.